What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Today I've got an arena open event for you, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This is going to be traditional style. It is a sealed event. If I make it to day 2, that'll be a draft event. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. Really does help the channel. Fairly new and a free-to-play player. So let's get to it. Nice. Avatar award immediately. And let's see what we get with our packs. Okay. We got a mythic rare. Some creatures here. Okay. So O'Hare Talk, Deepest Foundation, 6-drop, 6/6 Vigilance. If you get a creature token enter the battlefield, you're going to get twice that many instead. So if we have creature tokens, I'll search for that and see if we have any cards that do that. That'd be useful. Kite Sail Larcenist, 3-drop, 2/3 Flying Ward. ETB, for each player, choose one target artifact or creature they control. For as long as this remains on the field, they become treasure artifacts. Okay. Sentinel of the Nameless City, 3-drop, 3/4 Vigilance. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. That could be useful. Maybe we make like a Simic explore map token kind of thing. That might be useful. Stalactite Stalker, 1-drop, 1/1 Menace. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, put a +1/+1 counter on this. That's a really solid 1-drop, actually. Sacrifice Stalactite Stalker, target creature gets -X, where X is its power. If we have a way to bring it back from the graveyard, that could be very useful. Hit the Motherlode is a 7-drop, discover 10. If you discover something that's less than 10, you create tokens to the difference. Now, that would be really great with Deepest Foundation if that was tokens in general, but it is only creature tokens, so that's not going to help. Magnetic Galleon is a 5-drop, 5/5 ETB, 5 damage to target creature an opponent controls. So just for playing that, that's a solid burn spell right there. Whenever one or more creatures your opponents control are dealt excess non-combat damage, create a treasure token. So if we have a lot of burn spells, we're going to want to use red. So we got to see what else we have. We can't really just make a deck from what we see here. Nothing too amazing with those packs. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is highlight creatures. This way I can see which of the colors that I have to choose from to build decks actually give me enough creatures to build a deck around. We want 17 creatures, 6 non-creature spells for like combat tricks, that kind of thing. And then we want to have 17 lands. So 17 we'll select creatures. Right out the gate, we've got a couple low drops in white here. So we've got does this turn into a creature? Is that why it's selected? It is. Alright, but that's not a creature outright. I have to spend more mana to do that. So I'll have to be careful with that. It's showing me crafted creatures as well, even though this is an artifact to begin with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white. Okay. Blue, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we could do an Azurius thing if we wanted to. Alright, with black, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now, I'm not a big fan of this 6-drop, 6/6. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. You can't play that if it's your only 6-drop. That's I don't like that. It's 8-drop, 5/5 lifelink. Costs 1 less to cast for each cave you control on each cave in your graveyard. That could be useful. Ooh, these are really good. 2-drop, 1/1. Now it's just blocker, but they're going to exile a card from their hand. So it doesn't go into the graveyard, which is what the set's really utilizing. That's not bad. Alright, what is this? Turns into a menace. And I mill cards every time it attacks. That could really hurt you if you get a stalling board state, though. Alright, let's look at red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of those, do we have any burn? Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, deals 4 damage. We've got 2 of them. I feel like we're definitely going to use red. That is a solid uncommon. To have 2 of those is really good. This is also not that bad. Beginning of your end step, if you descended, put a +1/+1, so something left the battlefield. Oh, we got Poison Dart Frog. Nice. Okay. This is tap add mana to cast dinosaur spells. So I want to search dinos and see what's going on with that. And I'll search explore because we do actually have this awesome 2-drop. Whenever a creature you control explores a land card, put a land from your hand on the battlefield. Whenever a creature you control explores a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this. So whenever that non-land happens, that creature that explores is going to get a +1/+1, and so is Nikanzil. So that's pretty good. Flying Ward. 2, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. I mean, it's 2/5. Might be able to do something with that. Alright, so let's deselect creature and search for some types here. Alright, so looking at explore, we've got Pumpable. Seeker of Sunlight explores only as a sorcery, but that 1-drop can pair really well with this 2-drop. Okay, so we could do like a Bant Explore thing. Target creature explores, then it explores again. That could be useful. We've got Double Strike here. Let's see if we actually have any more Double Strike. Just the 1. Okay. Do we have any First Strike? Okay, Instant Speed, First Strike, only 1. Trample, do we have Trample? Trample would be great. We have Itali's Favor. Okay, so we should definitely do like a Gruul thing. Maybe a Rug deck. Red, blue, green. That might be worth it. Let's see if we have any Discover. That's very popular. We do. Kind of. A little bit of a cave thing. Let's see what all caves we have. Alright. Whenever this device or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, up to 1 target creature gets +1/+0 haste. Then transform. Okay, tap. Target creature gains haste, then +X/+0X number of artifacts. We don't really have like an artifact thing going on. Very little artifacts. Okay. Alright, now I'll do a general overlook. So it looks like we're probably going to do a Gruul thing. Dinosaur, let's just see. Yeah. If we're doing dinos, maybe we do like a Naya Dino thing. We've got plane cycling here. Cycling is pretty important. Okay, so we only have that. Alright, so it looks like we'll do... Oh, I forgot to look for tokens. Tokens. Any creature token. Should be creature token. My fault. Okay. This is Bat Colony. When Bat Colony enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 bat. Whenever a cave enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I mean, that's not bad. But we only have so many caves. Alright. This is what I think we should do. First, let's take a look at our Gruul creatures and see if it makes sense. Enterprising Scallywag, 2-drop, 2/2. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, create a treasure token. So, a permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere. That seems pretty doable. ETB, create a treasure token. Okay. This elemental, trample. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, put a +1/+1. Okay. Menace, ETB, target creature control gains menace. I like that. Scytheclaw Raptor for sure. Rampaging Ceratops is a 5-drop, can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. If we had some way to give it Death Touch, that'd be amazing. 1-drop, add mana for dinos. 2 more 1-drops. Explores. I mean, that helps you. So when you explore, you either get reveal the top card. If it's a land, put it in your hand. If it's not a land, put a +1/+1 counter, and then you can keep it at the top or put it into your graveyard. But by exploring, you're also getting Descend to happen. So that's good. This is an awesome uncommon. So this is Tendril of the Myco Tyrant. It's a 2-drop 2/2, but late game. If you have it early and you don't get rid of it, and you're just waiting for that 7, it's 7 pumpable. Put 7 +1/+1 counters on target non-land or non-creature land, and it becomes a creature. It's still a land, but I mean it's a 7/7. There's a few things in the set that are 7/7, but that's pretty great board presence. The veteran here is pretty solid. It's a 5-drop 5/4. It's got trample, but whenever it attacks, if you have Descend 4, which is really easy to do, it's going to get a +1/+1 counter, or sorry, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So that helps build your board. That's in. 1/1 that has potential Death Touch and tap, add mana of any color. Definitely throw that in there. 3-drop 3/4. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. Sacrifice it, target creature explores. I mean, that's great. 4-drop 4/5 reach trample. Sure, let's get that trample. Mineshaft Spider, ETB, you may mill 2 cards. I mean, that fits with the set. Alright, let's see. 16 creatures right there. So Gruul is very strong. And our only specific mana here is Colossadactyl for 4-drop 2 specific force. But I've got Poison Dart Frog, adds mana of any color. It's amazing. And we'll see if we have any other mana fixing. But for now, that's not that bad. How many dinos do we have? 5. Let's make it 6. And now we're looking for 6 non-creature spells. That's not bad. Alright, so let's throw in blue now and just see if there's any way we can incorporate some of this. Now, is Poison Dart Frog any color? It is. Alright, so that does help with the mana fixing. Alright, 3-drop 2/3 ETB. I kind of like this because it's a 2/3 and then just gets rid of a problem. So if they don't have removal, they have to focus on this. So if I could make this a 3-color, I would do something like this and add in those explore cards. Could add this in there. This one, ETB, if you control an artifact. I don't think I have any artifacts. I have 1 artifact. Not worth it. At least for now. Okay, 2-drop, 1/2, Flying Vigilance. It's for artifacts. That's not good. 5-drop, 3/2 ETB, draw a card. Not worth it. Now this is a good late game creature to put in there. It's a Ward 3, 6/7 for 7, but it's got island cycling. So if I'm not drawing it, I could, or if it's useless in my hand, I could get a island out of it. All right. As far as creatures, we've kind of maximized what we can do there. Curve's a little bit better. That's a 3/0. 23 creatures, that's, I mean, it could be all creatures and just play like that, I guess. Not smart, though. We could do better. Alright. This is Waterlogged Hulk. 1 drop, tap mill a card. Craft with an island for 4. It's Descend 8. Can't be blocked as long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Crew 1. That's not bad. I mean, can't be blocked, and it's a 4/4. So if you get like a stalling board state, that's something to definitely look at. I'm going to throw that in for now. Out of Air, costs 2 less to cast. If it targets a creature spell, counter target spell. Okay. I mean, that's not bad, too. We know we want Itali's Favor. Those are great. Really good to get other spells out that you otherwise wouldn't be able to play. Let's put the caves in. I think I had another one. No. Okay. Alright, return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Discover 4, maybe. Over the Edge. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Target creature you control explores, then it explores again. That's good. Magnetic Galleon. That's 5 damage to target creature. Very good. Whenever 1 or more creatures your opponents control are dealt excess non-combat damage, create a treasure token. So that's a way to kind of get treasure out of that. What is this? 2 damage to any target for 3. Not worth it. Rumbling Rockslide deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Maybe that might be good, but it's a 4-drop. We do have a Braid. Maybe we could throw that in there. 3 damage is pretty solid. There's plenty of artifacts. So that's useful. Out of Air. That, I mean, counter is good, but I really don't want to see double island until late game. That's the only reason I don't want to put that in. Alright, now let's see if we got any lands that we can use here. Promising Vein. Sacrifice Promising Vein, search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I mean, that might be good. Not only does it add a permanent to your graveyard, but it fetches a land for mana fixing. That's not bad. Okay. Now let's search Cave one more time, because we got Cave and Explore. See if there's anything that we missed. Alright, and I'm going to look through just one more time. See if there's anything that jumps out that we could use before we thin it out. We're 6 cards heavy, so I'll need to get rid of 6 cards. I like this +2/+0 gets first strike, create a treasure token. That could be useful. Yeah, I'm thinking this is what we have to use as a base here. And if I can put Rumbling Rockslide in, maybe just to have that potential play off of the what is it? Magnetic Galleon. But we do have the doubles. A little hard to do. So that's definitely something I'm going to take a look at. Alright, so the curve is 2.9. 6 non-creatures, 23 creatures. So I want to lose 6 creatures. Keep those. Keep those. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, create a treasure token. That's going to help with the mana fixing. All of that's good. 3-drop 2/2 ETB, create a map token. That might not be that amazing. It is flying, but I think I can get rid of that. Tali's Favor is amazing. Okay. This is a 4-drop 4/3 Menace. I might be able to get rid of that. It gives Menace to a creature, which is cool. I can push through some damage. Alright, so I can get rid of that. 3/4 reach for 4. I mean, it's good. Get rid of that for now. I have got 4 island producing mana, and I hate that. I'm going to wait to adjust that until I finish with the creature list here. I like to make it pretty even, especially with the 3-color. Alright, we've got 9 2-drops, 7 3-drops, 2 4, 3 5, and 1 6. So I should be looking at my 2-drops. They're all so good. Creatures at 20. Okay. Colossadactyl is good. But I don't know. This is tough. Alright, how many dinos do I have? I've got 6 dinos. So the Kincaller does give me a little bit of life here. It's not helping me do what the deck wants to do, because I'm trying to do like an explore thing. So I'll take that out for now. 2 more. Back up to the top. This could be very good. At the very least, I'm milling a card to help with Descend and Explore. At the best, it's going to be a 4/4 can't block with Crew 1. This is add 1 mana only for dinosaur spells. So I'd be using that to play Colossadactyl. That's an elemental. Alright, that's gone. Average CMC 2.9, still not bad. Trying to get rid of 1 more. Three-drop, 3/4, ETB, or attack, create a map token. Alright, I mean, that helps. It might be this 5-drop. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. I mean, that could be very good with Explore in a board state that's kind of stalling. Let's see. Trample. Whenever it attacks, 4 more permanent cards, put a +1 on target creature. Okay. I like this 6/7 just being a late game kind of a late game monster, you know. Discover 4 or less. Discover 4. Alright, so anything above 4, I'm not going to be able to discover. Let's make sure those are worth it. That's worth it. That's a maybe. Every time I attack, this gets stronger. That's tough. I kind of want to take out Veteran or Ceratops. Veteran is 5-4 for 5. They're both 5-4 for 5. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. I think that's better than the Veteran. I mean, the 7-drop, it's not great, but island cycling definitely helps with Explore. So that's a step above. I'm going to get rid of the Veteran. Keep the Ceratops. And I think that'll do it. 17 creatures. 6 non-creatures. Average CMC 2.8. Between islands, mountains, and forests in the types of cards, it's pretty well split. Gruul half and half there, 39 to 39. Island 26, but we've got the mana fixing with the Poison Dart Frog, 2 of them. I think it could play well. Dart Frog, get up there. That's a way better deck box. That artwork is amazing. Tell me you don't like that artwork. Just try. You can't. Look at that smile. Alright. That's going to do it for the Build Arena event day 1 sealed. If you want to check out the matches, that's going to be in a separate video. As always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.